She asked her grandpa to show her some of his magic, but every time he said he would show her how to do something, it wouldn't quite turn out that way.
No, I'll teach you how to do it. You can be the magician. I push here, mine disappears. Push yours. Oh no, you got mine. No, yours is supposed to disappear. Let's see that again now. Remember this, you gotta hold it tight because if you don't, it'll sneak away. Now here, now do it this time. Take it tight, that's it. Now I push my button, and mine gets away, you push your button, you feel something happen.
That's good.
Yeah, you see, only you didn't forgot to say the magic word.
Oh, no magic
here.
You know, the documentary that you did about your grandfather, I do understand that you have a fictional side to it. Right, and then a factual side, right? So something that is realistic and this twist that I imagine you put to it. And if you feel that by doing it in that way, it helped to better, pass the message.
So I started off doing research, looking up travel documents and old archival footage and meeting some of the people, or really having discussions with people from his past, particularly Princess Narda, who was his first assistant before my grandmother. And she just had the most amazing stories to tell. As a little child, from my perspective, I would see him just sort of like off in the corner reading books, or he loved to play solitaire with a deck of cards, or he'd be in his shop, a room in his home that he used to build things and fix things, and he invented magic acts there. I just found him to be so mysterious, and there was always this thing where I felt a connection with him. We had something in common, which was another reason. It's almost like maybe like self-discovery, to learn about him is to also to learn about myself. It started off where it was just this kind of investigation into his life. So I wanted to kind of like unravel that, follow his footsteps, and I had so many questions about his life and his travels, and I found him so intriguing since I was a little child. So as I'm going along my path, I'm thinking about him, I'm reflecting on him, and I thought to myself, I think what was most important to my grandfather as a magician was that he wanted his audience to think.
I use electronics, I use supersonics, I use all sorts of things. But I don't do it to fool people. I don't tell them it's supernatural. I say, here, it's a puzzle, go home, have fun with it, figure it out. But I don't pretend at any time that these are supernatural things.
He was very much a philosopher. And when he got up on stage, just like you, he used a lot of music and no talking, which is, I think just such a beautiful art. Just beautiful stage performing. But when he did speak, which maybe would be at the very beginning or in the middle and at the end, it was kind of very philosophical, talking about magic and how we're all magicians.
The time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things. That's what Carol wrote in Alice in Wonderland so long ago. To speak of many things. Magic, what is it? Well, it means different things to different people. What it really means is what we don't understand. That's all it means. If you understand it, you don't call it magic, it's something ordinary. And today, we're all magicians. For we all do impossible wonders.
When I put this together with this sort of like dreamy, fictional stuff, which really comes from my own writings, my own kind of poetry and stories, I thought it was very appropriate. I thought it kind of goes exactly with who I understand the man to be, which is somebody who would appreciate using my imagination to tell his story.
There is something of beauty in that freedom. It's like an invitation for people to use their imagination. And again, it aligns also with poems and poetry, I guess, because you need that ambiguity in writing, that freedom.
No, wow, I love that perspective, and what a magician's perspective it is that you just said, because I mean, the ambiguity and the imagination and the freedom of kind of creating your own world, whether it's in your mind or the magician does it on stage. Um, yes, I think freedom is very much a theme here that, yes, that goes along with like maybe the art that I create and the magic that my grandfather created. Um, it's the freedom to create your own world.